Welcome to the Nunanmar podcast.
Our Earthview.
Hello.
We are Andre,
And Marcus.
and with this podcast, we want to take you on a monthly journey with us. A journey through and for our planet Earth. We will share with you our Earth view from three perspectives: the Latin American one, the European one, and the African one, in order to awaken our human conscious to create and live a new development path, and with it, a new relationship with our planet.
We will deal with topics such as the big climate challenge and the crucial solutions such as agroecology on a global level. We will also discover together the life in Malawi, the beauties and challenges of this small African country where we will be living for 3 years.
Join us!
Hello, my name is Timo Lemke. Welcome to the first episode of our podcast Nunanmar, our Earthview. Today, July the 9th, 2022, we are recording this podcast, which is a summary of the German version. So first, we will introduce you to our protagonists, Andre and Marcus. Then we will talk briefly about the country where they currently live. And of course, they will tell us about their motivation of this podcast. So come on, let's go. Hello, Andre. Hello, Marcus.
Hello.
Hello, Timo. Hello, everyone.
Tell us who you are and what is your motivation for doing this podcast.
Well, I am Andre Cris Perez Mora. I come from Ecuador, one of the smallest countries in South America and one of the most biodiverse in the world. And since I was 16, I went to Germany for an exchange year, and I met this family who became my family. And since then, I am very connected to these two countries, Ecuador and Germany. So I studied international cooperation, international relations, and since then, I have been working on the sustainability of social society, civil society around the world. We have been working together in Nicaragua, in Germany, and now in Namibia as well, and now in Malawi. We have a little daughter, which is already 4 years old, and I am very happy to be here with you today.
Yes, me too. Good evening, Timo, and good evening, all the listeners. I am Marcus Lemke. I was born in Venezuela and raised in Germany, where I studied ecological agriculture. So there I discovered my passion for nature. Well, actually, it was also before. And I worked recently 2 years in Nicaragua in the field of development cooperation on agroecology, fostering sustainable methods in agriculture. And right now, as Andre mentioned, we are in Malawi, hopefully, yes, for the next 3 years.
Yes, and our motivation for doing this podcast is especially because we love nature, and we face a very big challenge as humans with climate change and the climate crisis. So when I realized this when I was younger, I visited the the Ecuadorian Amazon, and I was very shocked about the way we exploit resources. So I decided for myself to make or to try to walk a different path, to find new ways of the meaning or of the idea of development. So that's the motivation of this podcast, to give the earth a voice and to grow together with you, to awake our consciousness for a better future for our planet and for ourselves.
Sounds
Yes,
great,
we would
yeah.
like to raise the consciousness of people on topics they do not hear every day, like agroforestry systems, permaculture, what are actually participatory methods in smallholder farmer communities. And yes, I think this work here in Malawi will be very exciting because Malawi is a very special country, a very warm heart of Africa, they also call it. Yeah, we will talk about it in the next podcasts also a bit more in a detailed way. But for now, it's
Yeah.
we will
So
wait for the questions.
let
Yes,
us
and
let us
before,
yeah.
yes, sorry, before I forget, the an important thing to mention is also that we would like to share with you our three perspectives for this podcast, for this journey. Is the Latin American one, where I come from, the European one, where Marcus comes from, and the African one with Malawi, where we are living now. And Nunanmar, why is it called Nunanmar? Because Nuna is the name of our daughter, and I am Andre and Marcus. So together we are Nunanmar.
So,
Yes.
okay. So let us see, where is Malawi exactly. We can
Yes.
take a look on Google Earth, and we go here to the capital city, which is called Lilongwe. But you are in Lilongwe, or where are you now?
No, we are in southern Malawi, in the southern region, in Blantyre. It's the second largest city of
Okay.
Malawi, and it's southeastern Africa. Sometimes also Eastern Africa, Southern Africa, depends.
Yeah, so it's between Mozambique, Tanzania, and Zambia, right?
That's correct.
So tell us, how is your first time going now?
Yes, now we are here like more or less 2 months, and I have been started working for a small NGO who is promoting agroecology. Agroecology is linked to sustainable methods in agriculture, and they work together with smallholder farmers in different districts in Malawi, where we promote sustainable use of water resources, for example, or also the diversity, ecological diversity of crops, because Malawi faces some environmental challenges, like, for example, cyclones. They experienced very vast rainfalls in January and March, where especially the southern region was harmed by floods, and then afterwards some droughts, dry spells. So this is a challenge that really is tough for Malawi, and it's also facing some shortages in energy, which we are also facing here every day.
Yeah, so let us see
yes,
this picture. This is a power cut, between a power cut, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, here and this on this picture you can see me sitting on a simple wood furniture. Yeah, and we have power shortage. You can see we have some battery lights there and some solar lights. We are close to have dinner there. I also have a headlamp on and checking something on the cell phone.
And some
This was
battery
actually
lamps,
also
right?
yeah, this was actually also on a permaculture project where they focus on permacultural ways of living. This cottage is also made of natural materials.
Okay, I see.
And yes, yeah, we are privileged because we have battery lamps. Most of the population of Malawi doesn't have that. It's a very simple way of living here. This picture shows our daughter Nuna reading an English book. She's currently learning English. So this is also her challenge. Our challenge is more like understanding and learning Chichewa, which is also a task for Nuna to understand Chichewa because it's a national language.
So we see her here with a a lamp, battery lamp reading when the
No,
when
this
the
is
lights was
actually
on.
a solar lamp.
Mhm.
This is actually a solar lamp, very little one. You just put it outside during the day, and in the night
Okay.
you can turn it on.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very easy thing. And Nuna surprised us very, very much because she didn't complain about um, power cuttings. Like she just accepted directly, and she wasn't either happy that the power came again back. Like she just accepted, and this was very inspiring for us, and very like easygoing for us, that she was just feeling fine and accepting the way it is. And yeah, this was a very nice experience with her. And the first time in Malawi has been very exciting, a lot of new impressions and feelings, which is amazing for us, but also a lot of challenges, like finding a house, and like for Marcus going to work, trying to find a way to go to work because we want to quit a car. So we are riding a bike. And as Marcus already said, like the language, no? Chichewa is a very, very nice challenge,
So can
I
you
would say.
say a phrase on Chichewa? Like a common phrase?
Conversation.
Conversation?
when you meet someone like Muliwanji,
Ndiliwino kaya inu,
Nenso Dilibuino, Zikomo,
zikomo kwambili.
Zikomo. Which is like, hello, how are you? I am fine. How are you? I am fine also. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So it's like very, very common thing every day. You hear it every day. It doesn't matter how long people already know each other. They just say this every single day, every single
Very
conversation.
important to greet every single person also here in Malawi.
Yes, yes. And maybe another very interesting thing is the religion. It's a very religious country, different religions here. There are people from India, Muslim Indians here, and also, of course, Christians, and like the majority of the population are Christians. And we actually have started to pray before every meal, which is something I was doing as a child, but not anymore. And we are starting with this again because people do it here every day before they eat. And you actually do it very consciously because you realize in Malawi that it's not, you cannot take for granted that you have something to eat every day. So it's actually a very nice ritual that we are trying to introduce, or just had introduced already in our daily life.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I think for today it's enough, and we can discuss what we are going to see on or hear on the next episode. So can you tell us a little bit?
Yes,
about
of course.
that?
Yeah, we will discuss many topics, I guess, but among them there will be how did we find a house, how did we manage to find a school for Nuna, like the transportation issue also is kind of a thing here in Blantyre, and also what will Andre work? What is she currently doing, and yeah, what kind of work is she looking for, and how is my work going? The crisis in Malawi, economic and social crisis, yeah, among other topics, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can stay tuned in this podcast. Yeah, we will looking forward to also hearing your comments, your questions, and of course also critique if you would like. We are very happy to receive any feedback from you.
Yeah, I
So
think
thank you
the
very
email
much in
is
advance.
info@nunanmar.com. So if you want to write us, then please do this. And yeah, I
Yes,
hope
and of
we.
course,
Yeah.
if you want, sorry, yes, if you want to follow us on our social media channels or just check on our website, which is called nunanmar.com, you can also follow us and know what is going on in this journey we would like to share with you to grow together. So thank you very much. See you next time.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would like to close with a Chichewa greeting. I would say, usiku wa buino, mugone buino. Good night and sleep well.
If you are in the night now,
Yeah.
listening this in the night.
Yeah, we will sleep now, so yes, see you next time.
That was
So
very nice. Thank you, Timo.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you next time. Bye bye.
See you next
Bye-bye.
time. Tio Nana.